And greetings. Welcome back to Neotopia. Today, we will be starting a two-part final for this, and I know it's sad, but we're going to be finally ending our Surviving Mars series. Not for good, just temporarily, until the updates all come down and they do more and put more out for it. Until the updates come down and they put more out for it, we're gonna start basically winding it down by making ourselves fully functionable in the way that we literally produce our own raw resources. Because I have finished it. You notice there's not much research over there in the way of anything expensive anymore. It's because I finished what I needed. Boom. We got our mole. That's what it's called, mole. And the excavator, where we will be getting permanent concrete and permanent rare metals and metals. Wow. And we'll need this to increase the rare metal production for electronics, because I plan on skyrocketing our electronic industry, because I found out, wait for this, just wait. You're gonna be like, what? Alright, this is the same size. Look at this. I can fit 3 whole large building entities in just one slot of this medium dome. It makes me wonder how big the mega one is. But we're not gonna make it to the mega one until the updates come out. That way we'll save something to still be done for when the game updates. Oh, but yeah, you see that? That means I can add, as long as I increase the production of it like it says it for that research, for my own personal purposes, for our future colony when we come back to it in the future, I can basically add a whole nother electronic facility right here. And like totally make like all the electronics. We're already doing pretty good. I kid you not, we're up to 148. They've been trucking at making them electronics today, because all I've done today, I haven't really done much. The only thing I've done today is mostly all of it was research, which that's why I don't do that on camera, because that'll get real boring, because basically all you're doing is waiting for stuff to get done. So I basically I realized we're going to need concrete for the 2 things we're going to need today. We're not going to be able to get, and we're going to need machine parts. We have almost the full stack of 180, but we need like 320 more. I have 120 of that now coming on a ship. So 120 machine parts are on our way to us, because I spent most of the Martian patent or Martian copyright that I did earlier today, along with our researching the excavator and the mole. Which, speaking of copyright, I actually need to put one back in, because I'm gonna need this done for tomorrow's episode, so they can be working on that while everything else is going. And guess what? I have gotten this facility run on full bore, 733 research just from that building. This one stays around 43 because it stays at like medium research, or medium, and this one always has 2 in it, which is boosting this one. So yeah, we're doing good. I could pump out the colonists right now, which we might do that here in a second, but wait, as soon as this ship gets here, we're going to start our construction. I think since we need machine parts, and I could just and then I could just make colonists and pour them into the machine part factory and open up another shift, and start like making them more on my own, along with the next shipment that I'll have to get. So what we're gonna do is, yeah, we're basically, well, actually it won't be online yet, will it? No, that won't help. I basically just need to make the colonists now. Let's do that while we're waiting. We don't need electronics for this, so I'm gonna go big on this one. We're gonna do 840 electronics. That's quite a bit. We have 138, or had. Now we're at 126, 120, 115, and they're done. Alright. So 8 costs 40, but like I said, we're gonna double our electronics eventually. Or y'all won't get to see that part, because at that point it'll just be monotonous. Just keep constantly building colonists, keep making more domes. Won't be anything really new to see until the updates come out and we get everything, and then that's when I'll build our mega dome. Mega dome. All right, so now we should have enough. Or I say that. Oh, there's power cables there. Derp. This should be in range. This will make the dome kind of dirty, but it's okay. Alright. We need a new landing zone anyways. That actually really didn't dirty the dome all that much. I'm actually gonna call for maintenance on that. Just go ahead and refresh it. Alright, drones, get to it. Can you reach this? Barely, but you can. You should automatically have it. Yep. Alright, so we're good. We found a new landing zone. I think I'm gonna make that the permanent landing zone from here on out. So that way we can't stop moving it around the colony. Because after I put my medium dome in, I had no room to land it over here anymore. And I really don't want to dirty up these wires because I haven't got the research to make the wires invincible yet. I really need it though, to cut down on metal use. Whoa, that meteor was close. Yeah, it's gonna take them a while to unload all that. We'll set this as high priority that they get this done. Alright, so now I'm gonna show y'all what we're gonna be building today. Now that we finally got the rocket here, these two babies. Mining deep into the crust of Mars, the Mohole mine produces metals and rare metals and waste rock, of course, while heating the surrounding area. And also, without needing a, I'm going blank as hell. Without needing a resource deposit. My brain just retards on me sometimes, guys. You know that. At this point, you know it already. But don't worry. And we will fix it. Not my brain. I don't know if I can do that. No, I meant fix the colony and make sure everything is good. So that deposit was used up. You see, that's where I'm getting all this extra concrete, because we're going to need a lot of concrete for this both of these constructions as well. Have you unloaded yet? No, so you're not taking off. Alright, so I think I'm going to put... does either of these require people? Hold on, I need to compare that. I need to go to, what is it, a metal extractor. Okay, yeah, it does. It'll tell you if it requires people. These don't require people. So their production is literally just 50, 20, 50 a day. Oh, so they're robotic. That actually works out quite well for this colony. Right then, so which one do I want first? Because we can't build, we have to choose one now and then do the other one later. 299. So I don't have enough. Oh, I don't have enough for the. I should have got more of them. I need to put another machine part thing out here. I need to see how many we exactly have. Was it 299? Was that including the rocket? It probably was. This way they'll finish unloading it. We may have to do the concrete one first. It's cheaper and it requires less. I was kind of hoping for the mole first, but I can make do. It requires less. See, it requires less metal. This one requires more concrete to do, but less metal. This one requires more metal, but less concrete, which the metal we're fine in. Hold on. The renegades over here have become crazy. They've decided to start breaking their own homes, their eating places. I let them do what they want. They'll move into a different dome temporarily and move right back once that's done. So, you know what? I just repair it. So that way we're loading up. I want to see how much we have total. Once this rocket is empty. 60 left. Then we'll decide which one we want. And I also think my story is bugged. The story with the robot AI that was talking to us, I don't think it's coming back until the patches are done, because this colony is already suffering from weird glitches. It wouldn't be surprising to me that it glitched that out too, because if I remember correctly on my Guardian Tropolis one, when the mystery log started, it didn't just disappear, or it didn't just stay there. I think after I activated it and read all the events, it would disappear. But I also realized we had an event happen and it didn't get logged. This only shows 2 events. Remember, we were contacted by, after number 6 contacted us, we were contacted by NetSky again, telling us, oh my gosh, sorry about that, that wasn't supposed to happen, we'll try to figure it out. And then they sent us a thing saying, oh, we figured it out. So technically there might be 2 events that's not logged. I don't know. I don't know how that works as far as how you trigger story events. Maybe I have to reach certain milestones. If so, let me know in the comments below the video, because that way, if it is, I will get that. If that's true, I'll continue. Like if it's, because if it's not, the story has just been bugged out, I'll continue, and we'll have to do it every other day, because every day will be it would be too fast. Because I'm needing to take more and more time for how expensive some of these projects are to get these resources, like we're doing right now with all these machine parts we just brought to the colony. You're empty. Take off. All right. So good. Greetings, and welcome everyone. Welcome back to Neotopia. More than likely, for now at least, temporarily, if you're just now joining us, this is the part 1 of the final 2 episodes until the updates come out for our colony. Assuming that my story isn't bugged, I just got done saying that if any of you know whether the story is governed by milestones or not, like do I have to reach certain milestones to keep triggering the story, or do I gotta or is it bugged? Because knowing this colony, it could be bugged. It could have glitched out of existence like some of my buildings do, but they still work. Like our research station, or research institute. Yo! Welcome, Victor. Sorry I missed your party invite earlier. I was doing some prep work on for this game, because this game's taking a lot of time now. And greetings, and welcome, who just joined us as well. Welcome, greetings. Welcome back to the robotic, insane colony that is literally about to turn immortal within the next 2 episodes. Or eternal, not immortal. It's already immortal. It'll be eternal in the next 2 episodes, meaning producing its own raw resources, like, forever. Never needing them ever again. No, what event? There's an event going on. What event is going on in AW? The AW is armor warfare, by the way, not advanced warfare. Don't get it twisted. No. Seriously, but yeah, welcome and greetings everyone. Welcome back to the soon-to-be eternal robot colony. Yeah, I don't know about the event. I haven't been on there today because I've literally been doing this all day, getting us ready for the start of making ourselves eternally forever. Starting with these two are the things I'm talking about, by the way. Look at the resources we need for this, everybody. This right here is why it's going to take us 2 episodes. Because I don't have them kind of machine parts. Alright, so let's see how many we have in total, so we see which one we get to build first today. Ooh, we have 300. So we're gonna do the big one, the one that gives me rare metals and metals automatically. Whoa, okay, that's too big to put right there. Wow, look at the size of this crazy thing. It takes 40 power. That's all? Oh wait, there is some kind of building right here that might need colonists. So we'll put it right here, just in case. That is a beautiful, beautiful building. Also very massive. Time to clear out their waste rocks that are in the way. Speaking of which, this is going to need a lot of waste rock. It says it produces it. So I'm imagining it produces a lot. This is going to be a proverbial wasteland of rocks over here at some point. Let me check the chat. It's loading a little slow. 50% money. I'm sad now. Darn you, Vic. Why'd you tell me that? Dang, this game taking so much time. No, I'm just kidding. I love this game, but how long is it lasting for, do you know? Hopefully it's not just like today. Because that would be really crappy for me, because I don't have time. Not today, I don't. Tomorrow, though, will be different, because tomorrow the only thing I gotta do is get supplies. Ooh, it started yesterday. Ooh. That don't bode well. Oh well. If I miss it, I miss it. I'll just have to work harder. I'm almost done with the bloody thing anyways. We can just run tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing mostly that. I'm going to get up real early tomorrow so I can get this done early. Like, I'll get up like... I'm going to try to get up around 9 if my mom's okay with that, because she likes to have her time in the morning since we're around each other all the time because I'm in a wheelchair. So she has to take care of me, so I have to try to give her time every now and then. And so, if she's okay with it, I have to discuss it with her. As long as I let her know ahead of time, it's usually okay, because that way she can plan to get up even earlier than me. So yeah, I'll have to get up around like 9. It'll give me like a bunch of hours to get this done. Then I can start grinding on it, and then when you get on, we can do a little bit of that, and then I'll go straight to this and build our excavator. Because once like I said, we just used all our machine parts basically. It's a good thing we're making them. Actually, you know what? Just to be safe, since I have some money, we're gonna send for at least 20, just so I don't feel like I'm gonna die. I just don't feel comfortable with having, because literally when they take all those, we're gonna have 3 left. Now granted, we are also producing 2 a day, so it's gonna take it down a little bit by little, so it's not gonna use, it is gonna be a little bit more than that in the end left over, but I'd rather have enough, just in case. It's also why I'm not saving it until this is done and we know we're safe. Oh, because this is going to be our biggest construction for this episode. This is our focus. Part 1 of Project Eternal. But I will say, once this is produced, we will be producing so much metal and rare metal that won't ever need that again. Because I want this to be ready for, because I don't want to even touch the Mega Dome. I think I looked at it. What was it? What? How much did it take? Let's look real quick. What? I don't want to slow this down too much. Let's go to the research for it. Actually, it takes polymers. That's actually pretty cheap, considering the size, how big the medium one is. Like, when I realized that you can all these triangles right here that you see in each section represent the biggest building size. So even with the biggest building built in here, you can build 3 of them in just this area. 3 of them. 3. This colony is gonna. By the way, this dome is gonna be the happiest dome in the colony, because this dome is gonna have everything. This is gonna be like the first real city, really, to be honest. If you really want me to go there, like, since the small domes aren't really efficient because there's no tunnels yet, because of the updates aren't out yet. Because there's no tunnels connecting these two domes are lacking in efficiency, and this one's super hard. I found out that research domes suffer from hella renegades.
Cable fault reported.
Hella renegades. I kid you not, look how many we have in this one dome. 20 renegades in this one dome. 20 rebels. 20 rebel robots. And they like to break buildings. And I have to repair them. Now granted, I'm working them pretty hard right now with my research stations, but if you go through it, this is the thing that throws me off about this game. If you go through it, see, their morale's starting to go down a little bit. Yeah, see, that one's a renegade. I'm gonna turn it down for a little bit. We're gonna go back down to normal. Well, maybe I should deprioritize it for a little while. Actually, yeah, since we're constructing in this episode, I'm gonna take it down to low. It's gonna severely drop our research, but they'll cycle back in if I put that back up. We're not trying to get research right now. I can do that off camera. Right now, our main focus is building and constructing our super hole into Mars. This is gonna be a big ass hole. It's gonna be like a giant crater into the. I wonder how if it'll actually just see into it. That'll be freaky. Don't fall in, anybody. You aren't coming back. If you do, you are not coming back. Oh, land the rocket with my 20 parts. This will also add on to how many we lose, or how many will be left over. Greetings, and welcome everyone. Welcome to constructing the largest hole into Mars ever created for metals and rare metal extraction. Oh man. Let us do these. And then in the next episode, for anyone joining us just now, we're going to be, while that's building, we'll be building an extractor, which will give us permanent concrete. By the way, these are like the in-game extractors. These will gives you base production of materials without needing any deposits. So you can put them wherever you want. And I'm going to test something. If this is unmanned, and this doesn't need people, the other one's going up here instead of next to the dome. That way they're near the resources. They're near. Is that in range? That's actually not in range. But they're near this one, and that's what matters. And this one reaches our main supply cache. So anything coming out of our big, huge new extractors, this drone hub will move it, which, that reminds me, now that we have plenty of electronics, we're back up to 126 again, jeez. Telling you, we're making hella materials already, so we need drones. I need 6 of them, because I need to make the new drone hub stronger. So we'll let that build over time. It'll build in the background, and then we're gonna send them over here. That'll give this one 12. So it'll have, because right now, you see how it says drones load is heavy? If you increase the amount of drones, it takes the load off of the drones so they don't do what they're doing right now. You see how he ran until he was about to run out of battery, and then he had to come recharge? That's actually a little bit less efficient. But because we have so much research into robotics for this colony, since it's a robot colony, that doesn't really matter. I'm just adding icing onto the cake at this point, really, to be honest. Okay, so we used up all the concrete right here. Alright, so I need to watch this and then deconstruct it as soon as it's done. Deconstruct. So, now I need to decide. See, there are machine parts up here. There's 5 of them. But I don't need to... No, not right now. We've got enough concrete to last us between up here and down there for now. I'm not going to touch that anymore. Not for right now. Especially since the excavator will be done in the next one too. Because this one required the most concrete, right? So this is the hefty concrete one. This is the one that's going to burn the most concrete. So to be honest, this will see how to tell me how much I really need to resupply on concrete. Because the other one's going to take most of our metals. Which is why I want to get this one first. Because metals are harder for us to get than concrete. So if we get this going and it's 50 a day, oh, we'll never run out of it. I'll have to make depots out the ass. I'm basically gonna... Eventually there's gonna be nothing but depots around the sun. Because this will be like the central supply area where all the stuff from the drones for the main colony go. Greetings and welcome everyone. Welcome back to the colony, who is about to become eternal and everlasting. Sadly, by the way, this is what I have to do during the day. I'm running at this speed constantly now. I have not been on normal speed in forever. This is normal to me now. This speed, and it feels slow now. Especially how slow it's taking them to get all these resources over to the over to the moho. But I kid you not, I'll show you. That's what it's called. It's called a moho. A moho. I don't understand why they called it that, but literally, look. Moho. Moho mine. Where the moles live. The Martian mole people. They help us. They have made an allegiance with our robot kind. And they are helping give us eternal amounts of 50 rare metals and 50 metals. By the way, it does both. I don't know if I told y'all that, if I mentioned that. It doesn't just do 50 metals a day. It does 50 rare metals a day. So when this runs out, which is gonna soon, I'll never need that to put up another one anywhere. I won't even need these. I don't even technically need to do the deep extraction protocols now, because I've technically skipped them. Because I went basically straight to... Because apparently... It's kind of ironic, because in our original colony, I was horrible at micromanaging the resources. And Guardiantropolis, that's what got it killed. But in this one, I did it so efficiently that I basically skipped a step. You're technically supposed to move to this. You're supposed to move to being able to go to these deep points of extraction, because there's a... That's pretty far away, which is part of the reason why I didn't want to do that. Our nearest one for regular metals is way up there. But to be fair, you know, we're not going to run out of regular metal deposits for any time soon anyways. Because this one's got 213 left, 0.1, might as well say 213. This one's got 645 in it alone, without even counting what we're going to get from this. So we're basically, like I said, when these two are done, nothing can stop us. Save a game-breaking glitch, which I've had a couple try to stop me today. It's getting a little more buggy. I think it's because the game is just... The more I save it and the more things I do, it's like like I said, it's like a cascade effect in energy. It's basically tearing itself apart the more stress I put on it. But I noticed the more I help take the stress off the drones, it seems to help it. Because what happens is, the glitch starts when there's either no drone... I've been watching it long enough, and it's happened so many times I've learned it. It happens when there's not a drone to do the repairs in time when something malfunctions, and it sits there for too long, or it gets hit by another meteor while it's still malfunctioned and no one repairs it. That breaks it too. Which is essentially what happened to our dome. That's why these it's also why these oxygen leaks are eternal for this colony. Because what happened is there was not enough, in this case, the second part, if there's not enough resources either, and it gets hit a second time by a meteor, or sits there for too long, it bugs out. And then they repair it, but it's not really repaired. It's still there. And for things that produce energy, and oh god, actually wait, here's a perfect example. Yep, see it's happening right here. Alright, y'all get to see what I'm talking about. So, all of these are doing it. Alright, you see this? This is a producer. When it happens to a producer, it's the worst. Because the producer says it's online, it says it doesn't need maintenance, but it says the building is malfunctioned. And you see at the top, under its production, compared to this one, that is functioning, that's supposed to be doing 2, it's not doing anything. So what I'm going to have to do is, oh god, what does this take? Can't use concrete right now, so I gotta be careful. Takes metals, so that's fine. Salvage. So we're gonna do these at the same time. Salvage. And for these, for your scrubbers, how I know also is all this has dust on it. It's not supposed to. When your scrubbers malfunction and go into that glitchy realm of craziness, they stop spinning. Like, this one says it needs repair, but sometimes they'll glitch, like, a good kind of glitch, but it only works on the scrubbers, and apparently science institutes. Is sometimes the scrubbers will do this, they'll say they need repair, but you're gonna see that it actually still spinning. Hold on, let me do this real quick. So instead of salvaging, what you do is you hit repair, and you hit repair. So all the materials that it salvaged will get put right back into it. So you will use less to rebuild it, which is nice. But right now we have no oxygen going to the colony. That's save what's up top. It's a good thing. That's why I made so many redundancies, because I knew the glitches were going to start hurting us that way. So I had to have a way of doing things like this every now and then. Oy. But you're going to see this one's going to be still spinning, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I may have to do this one too. This one may have done it too. I've had to do it twice to this one. Yeah, it's not spinning. This one should be spinning pretty fast. If it changes to the next shift without spinning, that's how you know. Yep. Alright, so pause. This one's going to have to do the same thing. Alright, pause again. I do this just to tell it real fast, and then I resume time. That way I don't have to go down to normal time. Alright guys, because there's plenty of electronics to replace both of those. That's very easy. And metals, because we're not really using too much of the metals yet. Only 100 of them. So we should be good. See, it's still going to take a while. We're only to 100 almost. It's going to take most of the episode to get that done. I'm gonna check the morale up here for a little bit here. It's going back up. When I see it go back up, that kind of tells me that the scientists are kind of chilling out. So let's put it back on normal status. Start getting some research back in there. They will prioritize it. Don't worry. Eventually, they're probably working in like places like. And you'll notice my reactor's glitched out. I haven't fixed it because I don't really need to yet. There's a lot of people working there, so I didn't want to throw it out. I actually might do it right now and then rebuild it. So the people working there will temporarily fill my science institute, and it'll balance itself. Because there's probably a science officer working here. Nope, not there actually. So casino. Oh, by the way, I put a casino in instead of the bar. Because they seem to like this one better than the bar in this colony for some reason. You kind of have to look at it, and I found out a way to, if you're having a problem knowing what they want, go into their comfort, and then look through right here. And look at what the highest problem is. It says relaxation, but that's not really an issue. They get that when they go home and rest. So, I didn't know that. So that's not really a thing you have to really worry about. It's the other one. See, right now, the only thing that's really a problem in this colony is exercise. Is only one person, though. And 7 colonists would like to shop. But once again, I need tubes for that. Like tunnels connecting them. Because what I'm going to do, I am going to make this one shopping. This one wants shopping also. This one wants it more than they do. Well, not right now they don't. But when it's at its highest, they want more shopping than the other one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an electronic shop once we get the mole hole done and we're producing hella rare metals that we can produce, like infinitely produce electronics. I'm going to put an electronic shop in here like an electronics store, basically. And that'll satisfy their shopping. Wait, who are you? Are you a scientist? You're a botanist. Are all my botanist roles filled? Oh yeah, I also put in apple trees. I'll show you what they actually show them too. I love this game's detail for things like that. Look, nice, beautiful apple trees. That produces a ton of food. Look how much it produces. And it's not even halfway. It's just over halfway done. I had to do that because I realized we were actually hemorrhaging food. We were actually eating more than we were producing for once. And I added in a hydroponic farm that is now growing vegetables, lettuce, basically. That's what the leaf crops are. And vegetables and rice. This is a real colony now. I mean, seriously. It's even though the robots, for some reason, still need to eat, it's a real colony. So, are y'all filters? Yeah, see, look, instantly. I told you, the game's smart enough. I should have trusted it. I should have not been micromanaging as hard and just trusted that it knew what I needed. And that's only at medium. So, it's back up to normal status. That's basically, when you put it into high gear, you're basically forcing them to work overtime, is what you're doing. And that really works them to the bone. So their morale should be going back up slowly. Some of them are always going to have a little bit crappy morale because they're renegades. Yeah. Because like I said, we have the most renegades living in that dome. Now, I will say, when the tunnels fix themselves, I bet you... see, they broke one of their own houses. Repair. That's going to take 5 concrete, but that's okay. That's pretty cheap. But yeah, as you just got to see a perfect example, the renegade, I guess when you reach, I think it's 20. When you reach 20 renegades in a dome, nope, they did that and it's 18. So 2 of the renegades did move out. So it's probably 15. Probably when you reach 15, I would say, like if it's an odd number, it's probably 15. When you reach 15 renegades in a dome, they start breaking buildings. Because this one I don't think has. Yeah, see, this one only has 3, and this one has. See, this one almost has enough to start breaking stuff, and that worries me. What do y'all need? Relaxation and shopping. Okay, yeah. Need to fix that. Okay, so wait, what was it the most? Was it shopping or relaxation? Oh, it's shopping. See, that's why I need tunnels. Because, I didn't really want to take up that spot with a bar. Crap. But we do need to increase the comfort. It's at 43. That's too low. I'll do it temporarily. I'll take it out eventually if I have to. We're going to need it. Because that's how I found out how to fix things like that. Is I started realizing you can hover over the comfort section under a dome, and that's more detailed than telling me what type of colonists are living in here. Which is kind of crazy. I would love to see, like, what specialists live where at a time every now and then. That way I can find them easier if I do need to do it myself. So how much concrete is that going to take? Oh, God. 15. We're already using it for this. Alright, so I know what that means. That means I need to send my transport drone for a load of concrete up here. Let him get on his way. That way we have enough for that. And for our current massive project we're undergoing. Yeah, but if you're not eager to connect your places, create like a small place like this. Because once you get the scrubbers, you can basically create small power hubs using your wind turbines. After you're producing machine parts. Essentially, so that's why I was able to go up there and start harvesting those without having to connect them to the whole colony and then maintaining it. If you're wondering why there's a drone hub out here, this is for future when we come back when the updates are done and we finish off getting our mega dome, because I'm gonna connect this water system up here to the pipeline, and I wanted a way to be able to maintain the pipeline between here and there without having to use my mobile command drones or command rovers. Actually, right now, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some transports right now while we're waiting. Get some of this done. That way we're also giving them enough concrete to continue their construction. So that should... They've already filled out both of those. I'm gonna do this real quick. I'd rather it be a night shift. Yeah, we're still producing a good amount. We're producing 3 a day still. And 2 here. Alright. And running a full shift here. Building performance 130. Good, 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 good. Alright. So we're at a safe position. I'm gonna pause real quick. I have to do this every now and then just in case of bad game killing bugs. I have to save it every now and then. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Go ahead and preemptively strike while the iron is hot. And for any of you also who watched my Darksiders stream yesterday, that will be tomorrow, because I'm going to be doing it every other day for that, just like this one. So the final, well, not actually, since this one's only got 1 episode left, this one's going to be tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be a long day for us, actually. Tomorrow is going to be 3 episodes. So I will have to push God of War back a little bit for anyone who watches that. It will be a little bit later tomorrow night, but only by like an hour at the most, because I'll be putting Darksiders in with this one and that for tomorrow. That way we don't skip a day on that, because technically it needs to be broadcasted tomorrow, because I was going to make Darksiders an every other day thing for us at the channel, since it's here at the channel, since it's an older thing and everyone's pretty much already played it and probably seen tons of videos on it if you're a hack and slash fan. So, because basically I'm going to be doing that as a side thing for us to just have something fun to do on the side, because I'm going to be doing Darksiders 1 and 2. Let's check our time. Is this going to be done? It better be done within the time. Yeah, we're doing good. Timer's not really refreshing well, though. Oh yeah, right. I was doing transports. Alright. We're slowly getting there. Alright, so there should be available drone prefabs done, right? I left them in the background. There's 12 of them. Yes, let's actually do them all right here. Normally I don't do that, but this drone hub's for the medium dome and for running all of this. So we're gonna give it all 12. Just watch them just pump out the door. Just whoop. Watch, I'll zoom in. They come out the front. Whoop. They get basically fabricated by like fabricators. Whoop. 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 Boom, straight up to 18. And to be honest, let's make like 2 more, because that's gonna bug me. I like having 20 for that. So let's go 2 more. That shouldn't take too much time to be made. Yeah, but see, that also should make transport faster. Like the more drones there are, the quicker this will get built. So I'm gonna try to expedite it a little bit by giving this drone hub way more drones. Since I can produce that now. Like, we can make whatever we want. We can make colonists, we can make drones. Oh. This colony was well worth fighting through the glitches. And the reason why I named it Project Eternal is I feel that's appropriate for this colony. And hell, I should call it Eternia. instead of Neotopia, because it's fought through glitches, game crashes, and all kinds of things, and this colony is still kicking, whereas Guardian Tropolis died from just a shortage of, what was it, electronics? Like, it's crazy. I'm glad it did survive, though. I'm glad both didn't die. Oh man, look how many drones we have working around now. Like, they're running all over the place. Alright, so there should be... Nope, just one. They only made one that whole day? It must have been afternoon shift when I caught it. Yep. Because they almost finished it, but it stopped right there. Normally, if you produce enough, they'll produce a lot in one day, but you have to catch them on the morning and afternoon shift. Since there's no night shift I have on that building. I may turn one on eventually. And make it even more efficient, but that's when we have the medium dome online and we need to be producing that kind of amount of colonists. Do 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 do. So everything is working perfectly. How's that drone hub thing going? Did y'all get it? You did. Boom. Boom. This thing can hold 100 drones technically, but I'm not going to do that many right now. Also, this can also help take half the stress off of this one for maintaining the power grid in this area. So I need to do the same thing to the other drone hub. Does that reach that? It doesn't. Actually, no. What drone? Does this drone hub reach that? Where is it? No. So only that one drone hub is assembling that. So, okay. So we do need to up the ante over here. So we need 6 more for that one. That's what we're just gonna be doing side stuff while we wait for this to get done. Because we had like 122, we're good. Like I said, we're producing quite a bit. We're still doing 3.2 a day. Could be a little bit more, but that's because I think that some of my engineers accidentally go over here. Or it might have been that the fact that was using non-specialists, wasn't it? Yep, it was. So as long as we could just make a couple more people right now and fix that issue quick. Alright, so we're gonna save it again. You always want to save it every now and then. Just in case they decide to break something too integral. Those renegades in my dome. By the way, I find it ironic, by the way, if you're out there, Ziploc, hilariously enough, the renegades that are breaking the dome that's widowed the most renegades is Chrome Dome. So hilarious. It is named that, and it's got the most renegades in it. Bender also lives there. We named one of our robot colonists Bender because he was already... I made him and he was automatically a robot that liked to drink. And I'm like, that's Bender. From Futurama. Although he could have died. We've actually gone into his 2nd generation. I need to go through and see if he's still alive. Eventually. Not right now, though. Right now, we're just worried about getting drones. And maximizing our drone command hubs to their greatest efficiency. Because also the more drones I have, the quicker they'll help repair things during a meteor shower. Because I've survived a few. Sometimes I'll let them hit me if I know... Because now that I've got MDS lasers, which I need to build more of them, we're going to need to build... Wait, that's true. How much we need to build an MDS laser over here? Oh, and a scrubber. I just thought about that. We need a scrub. I need one for in between them, because it's going to cover both the extractor and it. So I think I'm going to put it back here and put the laser at the outermost part of the diamond. Yeah, put it right there. Then we're going to put the MDS laser. It's going to be... I want it to cover... I want to kind of get it over here, overlapping the other one, so it covers the power grid too. So right there. Alright, so now I need to pause. I need to go to power lines. We need to make a power line out to here. And resume time. Boom! Yeah, we're using up a lot of metal. A lot of metal. I need to make this more efficient. Although, no, actually, once this is done, oh my gosh, it's being constructed. They sped up a lot once I put up that many drones. Yeah, they did. Look how much resources they took. You can definitely tell they yanked all those resources out. Okay, here we go. Wait for this tiny building to be done. It looks like it technically uses people, or maybe not. It's a garage door looking thing. Wait for it. Oh. It is totally, I know I keep saying that, totally automated. Holy crud. That is beautiful. That is utterly beautiful. Oh, yes. Where have you been all my life, giant hole into Mars? Too bad we can't look down it. Can I go down it? Nope. Oh, man. Dang, beautiful. Look at the size of this thing. So, the scrubber's coming online. I gotta wait till it's finished. I'm gonna amp up its service area. I'm gonna assume that's enough because it's in it halfway. We're gonna see. Let's see. Look how fast that thing produces. Jeez! It's already got 2 out of there. Whoa! Whoa, slow down. Slow down. Okay, whoa. Whoa. Alright, I love it, but hold up. Holy crud. We're gonna need a lot. So how much waste rock are you producing though? Ooh, quite a bit. Okay, this worked. Whoa, okay. How much area do you cover? We're gonna build a cornucopia. Watch this. You ready for this? Here comes a giant waste field of rock. This is gonna have to get longer and longer. I'm gonna have to build drone hubs just to maintain waste regions eventually. That's the only downside about this thing. Because holy crud, the waste. We're just gonna do this many for now. I'm gonna not do too many at once. Alright, I do like that. Oh, wait. Where's the nearest metal? Is that in range? Will you take it to... No, you won't. So I'm gonna need a rare metal over here. Rare metals. Where are my main metals? I'll put it next to the main metals. That should be in range. Yes. So now it's going to move the rare metals over there as well. Oh my gosh. We're set for life. This thing is almost too quick at making stuff and also makes hella waste. Oh man. That's good though. Alright. So, that's good. So now I need to start transporting concrete again. So let's go up here. And let that do its thing. So what else did I need up here? I did the MDDS laser. I'm so happy I can't even remember what I was doing. And so, did that. Oh yeah, I wanted to see, is this actually doing this? If not, I'm gonna have to put another one on the other side. And I'll just double up on it. It is not. It is not. Although, to be fair, the amount it produces, it could just repair itself. Yeah, that's not even touching it. Let's amp up the coverage one more time. Maybe it's because there's not enough in it. I think you have to have over half the building in it for it to count. That's at full bore, though. We might need to put a small one just to help maintain that scrubber. So right now a lot of testing is going to be done. Look at the amount of waste it produces. Wow. Oh wait, never mind. Those are all considered one piece? Really? Okay, never mind. Are you even spinning anymore? Did I break you? Let's take that long at full bore. I almost think it'd be better to put them all around it. Or to just let it repair itself. Why is that not spinning? Why are you not spinning? Spin! So I can know if you're doing anything. Alright. I think that worked, but that took forever. That was right next to it, wasn't it? Let's put another one on the other side. Let's just be safe. Let's put one like right up against it on this side. This thing glows. It also heats the area around it, apparently. Which, I don't know, since that's such a small area, I don't know how that would help you. Is there things that I need in this game eventually that might need heating? Maybe that's what the DLC will start doing. Stuff that you would actually, like, see winters and frost and freeze-overs and stuff. So it goes into that building, deposits the metal, then it gets brought up these conveyors, and basically someone moves them. Some invisible robots that work here move them out here. Yeah, wow. We're already have, each one of those already has rocks in it. That's gonna be insane. But the payoff is worth it. Our metals are already stacking down. Look how much rare metals are right here already. Wow. Wow.
Pipe leak reported.
Wow, so if we maximize efficiency now, oh, the amount of electronics we could make and machine parts daily. Oh. And still not be touched in our amount of raw resources made. Oh, wow, that was well worth the build. That was well worth the time. Let's save it now that that's all done. We know things are stable. Save game. Neotopia. Alright. Nice. That makes me happy. I'm so happy that we survived through all the wrecks, all the glitches, all the crazy meteors, the annoying tornadoes that like to literally go in a circle in this one tiny area. I've seen it. I've seen a tornado troll me like hard. And I'm like, really, tornado? Please stop. And tornadoes will glitch you out too if it damages it over and over and over and over and over again. So yeah. This colony should be called Eternia now. Even though I'm still going to keep it called Neotopia for like just episode purposes. We're basically going to... This colony has now been upgraded to... It evolved over the centuries. I mean, it's been 577 days. So over... For in-game wise, it's been about a decade. So over a decade, it has evolved into a new versions of itself that is eternal and everlasting, that cannot be stopped. It only needs one more piece: the extractor. this big baby. Whoa! 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 Oh, we're gonna have to take out that entire rock to put this in. Oh, this thing is an unwieldy beast. And it needs a massive area, too. Oh, maybe it creates its own concrete. To be fair, I kind of want to put it right here. And it'll look like it's mining it out of that mountain. No, wait, hold on. Nah, yeah, I might have to make it look like this. Then it'll look like it's pulling it out of the mountain. That's actually more appropriate, because that would make more sense. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Alright. So that's a big beast. They both were. I figured they'd be massive. The wonders in this game are pretty big. Oh, something just got produced. Was it the apple trees? No, it was soybeans. But as you can see, we're stacking our food back up. Now, I will say we are using quite a bit of it as well. But it's because they randomly choose. It may look like we're running out, but we're not. It's because the drones randomly choose what food depot between the ones they can reach that they send it to. I probably should just cut down on them now and let it be like just a couple. Because let's see. I will say it fully stacks 4 of them constantly. Actually 5 if you include this one. So these 2 are the only ones that are constantly not being stacked. Because they're being used by this colony. And they never reach this. So I'm almost tempted maybe we should take out this one and let it stack between these 2. And then we'll add more in when we're actually overproducing again. Actually, yeah, let's do that. You're about to see a lot of food just laying on the ground. Yep, bring it over between these 2 guys and any others that are not totally finished. Because that should balance it back out. That should make it where we're producing enough to always have about this many depots fully stocked, always. Because that was a little bit, I think that was a little overkill having that one right there, because it never got used. They use between these 2 because they're the closest. Oh, hello. 6. See what I mean? They break their own houses. That's one thing I hope that maybe eventually gets taken out. Like maybe the Renegades do other things or something. Although to be fair, in the other game, Renegades killed people. So that might not be good. But to be honest, I know this is going to be sound really awful. For a robot colony, it'd be way cheaper for me to replace the colonists than to keep rebuilding these buildings. I'm always having to use 10 polymers to remake those apartments. So it's really kind of annoying. But to be fair, in my opinion, that's their fault. They're literally breaking their own homes. So when they don't have a place to live, it's their own fault. Like, who breaks their own house? Even if you're a rebel, you don't break your own home. You have to have a place to live. Everyone does, no matter who you are. It's crazy, man. Crazy renegades. Gosh, they're filling each one of those up slowly. It's a good thing I put multiple of them, so they're basically scattering it between them. It'll take longer to fill up all the landfills that way, though. Alright. How's our metals and rare metals doing? Literally skyrocketing back to the roof. They literally are about to fully stack this area again. Oh wow, and with rare metals too. It's about to literally not have to produce rare metals out of that mole at all, except for like one at a time. It's gonna get crazy. Look at all the gold! We're rolling in the gold. This is why I think trading should be a thing. That you make money also by trading. Because for a human colony, this would be amazing for trade. You could start selling the gold and the rare metals back. Because I don't think, unless we can add, although to be fair, once I put in a shopping place, we'll make money through that. So to be fair, this dome is going to make us hella money. That we don't normally make randomly. We make a little bit, because apparently I had a celebrity move in at some point. I kid you not, look. Let's bring up our colony overview. Traits. See? One, or not move in, but one of our robots was apparently designed to be a celebrity. That's weird. Designed to be famous. Oh man, I need to refresh our thing because we probably should start calling it here soon. Let me refresh our chat also to make sure it's not glitching out on us. Let me refresh this video that I'm watching. Because I watch my own videos just to make sure I can see what y'all are all saying. Whoa, it signed me out. Don't do that. Sign me back in. It's being done. There we go. I'm back, everybody. Greetings, and welcome. What was that? Beepity beep beep. Greetings, and welcomes. I say that even when I rejoin it. But it's for anyone who might be joining us late as well. Let's see how much time we're actually on. Yeah, we've been doing it about an hour, so I need to call it here. I think we're going to wrap it up, everybody, so we can save it for tomorrow. Let's check how much my research has been going while we're sitting here.
Research
never
complete.
mind.
Cable fault reported.
We still got to do it in the next episode. It'll take too long for the rocket and the supplies to get here and all that. But we're ready. Our Martian copyright just came down. So now, let's check our colony overview. Let's check resources. Ooh, we're down on the concrete, but this isn't going to require the concrete like the last one. It's going to require metals now, which we have an infinite amount of. Look, we didn't have that much to begin with when I started this, by the way. It literally made back what it used, and then some. We're about to go up above 3,000. Wow. Alright, well, that's cool. Wasn't expecting that. Our rare metals are stacking too because of it now. I actually can now just stack rare metals. So, now I have a plan. When this runs out, actually, where do you work? You're geologist. I could use you, actually. So yeah, by next episode, I'm gonna knock this down. How you can't be that far from using this. But the fact is, we're using it all at once. We're not using it all at once. We're using one at a time out of this thing. Because this thing keeps filling up. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. What I need to do right now, then... Where is it? I need to put another rare metal depot over here and let this fully pull the rest of the metals out of the ground. And then when it's done, I'm gonna just destroy this and get rid of it and move those geologists that are working there to this metal extractor and let this finish pulling out the metals from its area. And then when it's done, you have to use geologists at that point since we're not going to need them as non-specialists. So, that'll work out. So what's our power grid currently? 424 out of the 1,165 we're producing. We're still nowhere near the amount we would need to That's also why I haven't fixed this. Although, to be fair, this is holding a lot of people in it. So you know what? No. That's not acceptable. Those need to spread other places. I need to salvage this. We're not going to rebuild this for now. We don't need it. The sun is giving us all the power we could ever want. So I'm going to just take that down and let the...
Cable fault reported.
Let the parts be used for other stuff. To be fair, where in the world are you taking that? No. I took some of my polymers and stuff north. I'll have to fix that. Alright, so let's send you back down, bring these concretes. And then we'll wrap it up. I'm not gonna worry about that they brought those up there. And to be honest, that's just, let them have it, you know, let them have it. Because that's just extra for up here for future construction, so let them have it. I'm just gonna kind of top this off a little bit. Boom. Alright, so we're gonna send him back north to get more, because this is what I'm gonna be basically doing off camera tomorrow to prep us and get us ready for the excavator, is transporting the rest of this concrete back down here and getting us ready to make the excavator, because the excavator only takes 100 concrete, right? It's the reverse of the other one. This took 500 concrete to make, whereas this one only takes 100. So yeah, and it takes more metals to make this, so we're good. See, I did it in the right order. Then we'll be perfectly set, because we're constantly producing metals already now, so making this isn't even going to hurt our resources, essentially. Except for the concrete, except for a little bit of concrete. But I have plenty, technically I have plenty of it, probably, except for machine parts that we're going to need, I probably have enough to build it now. So, that's basically what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Researching, getting the machine parts we need for us to finish off our colony once and for all until all the updates come out. Oh, I see what they're doing. I was like, how did that all of a sudden have more on it? It's because they're taking it from the other one. Alright. I'm going to bring this down here for one more drop and do my outro. That way I have a little bit of it done right now and won't have as much to do tomorrow. Technically, I don't have to do as much at all anyways, because my research station, wow, it's fully stocked now. And oh, it must be not using full scientists now.
Pipe leak reported.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, that's what's happening. That's cool. I like that. It's swapping out people. That actually might work. I may not have to put it back on full bore anymore. It may be enough people now because I took the power station out. Yeah, that's what happened. So that's good. That's good. Perfect. I don't need to put it on full bore anymore. We're basically producing... Let's look. Wow. Without outsourcing, we're making 1,500 research a day. Yes! So that was a good idea, taking out the power station. So what I'm going to do actually then, I'm not going to put the nuclear reactor back in up there. I'm going to put it in down here, next to the big dome, when we start moving people in there and let the people from there work in it. Yeah, that's the better idea. Alright. Perfect, perfect. So I'm going to leave it here for us, everybody's. I'm going to pause it. We're going to get rid of our notifications that always pop up. I wish I could turn those off. Save game. Although sometimes I need them, but it's telling me about stuff that I don't need to repair, so. Neotopia. Let's save it. Get it saved. I'm gonna give us a camera angle showing our new crazy hole as our outro screen. The hole into the world. And this is what's gonna be on our final picture, or I'm gonna try to make it that way. That's why I have to let it sit there for a second. So while I do my outro, I will let it decide what it wants. But peace and love, everybody. I love you all. Thank you again for joining us for our eternal colony. And if you had fun, don't forget to hit that toes up button and subscribe. Toes up, yeah! And never forget, also, take me to your Eternian, Martian, robotic, bio-robotic leader. There's so many words, I can't remember them all now. Anyways, peace and love, everybody! And I love you all, and I will see you all in the next ones. Bye-bye! As soon as I hit the button properly. There we go.